Ian here from Dark Elves Workshop. Welcome back to another video. I thought while I was doing a wrap-up video for Professor Quirrell, excuse me, I thought I'd get the rest of the stuff out that I've painted recently and do a quick update on where I am with the hobby projects and the channel and the Patreon page. So I've just recently finished these three. All three tutorials are now probably live on Patreon by the time this video goes out. But I've decided recently to finish the Patreon campaign. Hasn't really taken off in the way that I wanted it to, and I've been thinking about it for a while because it's I'm struggling now since I've been in hospital and that to come up with content for the Patreon page. Saying that, I've done 3 tutorials this month, and I just thought, nah, let's just keep it to YouTube, keep things simple, and I'm under no pressure then to put out content. Then I can do it when I like. So that's the main reason behind it. But anyway, I've done these 3. These tutorials will be coming up probably in the next few weeks or so. Really good fun. I try to limit the colours, on all 3 of them using similar colours. But really enjoyable little project. The other thing I've been working on are these guys. My grandson Toby is a bit of a Star Wars nut, particularly Stormtroopers, and I've had these for a couple of years now. I bought the Imperial Assault game a while ago. Didn't really get into it at the time, but I thought I might do in the future. But my grandson saw these in the drawer, and he's become slightly obsessed with them. So this is half of them. The other half are currently in Toby's house, so I'll probably get sent them once he sees these. And it was good fun to do something different. It was quite enjoyable. Well, this was one of the other pieces that I had, the dewback rider. It's a bit over the top, quite a nice paint job for a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old to play with, but it was good practice for me. That's my excuse. I'm planning on getting some Star Wars stuff for myself, so I just used it as a practice really, but I think he'll love it when he sees it. And the other one was Mr. Bad Guy himself. Had a bit of fun with the OSL on the cape coming from the lightsaber. But as I say, this version of Star Wars I think it's been phased out. I think the Imperial Assault game is pretty much dead, and they're bringing out Star Wars Legion stuff. And I got the version of Darth Vader today in the post. I just noticed that the scale has gone up slightly, so let's make things maybe a bit easier to paint faces and stuff. So I'll look forward to some of them when they arrive. What else have we got on the bench? Hang on. The other things I'm working on at the minute are these old Dark Elves. I'm planning on getting about another 15 of these done. I've done 30 already. I need another 30 just to balance things out with the army. But then I've got various other kind of troop types to go with it as well, like so those guys with crossbows, and I've got a sorceress to finish as well. Let's put that on there. So they're about halfway through on the paint jobs. So these hopefully won't take too much longer. So hopefully those spearmen will turn out like these. This is one of the previous regiments that I've done. It's a project that's been going on for about 4 or 5 years now. Is it 4 or 5? Could be. a while anyway. So this is going to be the subject of another series of videos like I did with the Marauder Dark Elf Army. But these are a series of miniatures that came out about 5 or 6 years after the Marauder miniatures, maybe a little bit more. Could even be a decade, I'm not sure. But anyway, they came out a lot later, and you can see how they've slightly changed from the Marauder miniature style. So I'm going to be doing a series on how I got the army together for that. And once I get the spearmen out of the way, I'm itching to make a start on this boy. Now this is going to be a beast lord, so it's going to be a noble dark elf that's going to be riding it, and it's going to be one of the centre points of the army. So I'm like to take my time over it to make a half decent job of it, hopefully. So that's going to be maybe in a couple of weeks, or maybe I'll do a little bit here and there on it just to keep things going. But yeah, that's going to be me for the foreseeable future as Dark Elves. I'll still be doing the Harry Potter stuff as well, but I'll try and do little bits here and there. Maybe some Star Wars stuff I'll start creeping in as well. So we'll see. So yeah, that's it for me for now. I'm surprised how much I've got done over the last couple of weeks with the Star Wars and the Harry Potter stuff. I'm quite chuffed with all that. So long may it continue. So that's it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed this little Gav style ramble. And we'll, if you haven't seen Gav's stuff, check him out. Gavin Booth on YouTube. He's doing some brilliant little projects. I'm really envious of the amount of different stuff that he's doing. I just wish I could turn my hands to the modelling. And he does tanks. He's doing a Chevrolet. And he paints busts, he paints historical figures. I can turn his hand to anything. He's brilliant. So anyway, give him a look if you haven't already done so. But I'm slowly morphing into Gav with this rambling. So sorry, Gav. That's it for me for now. We'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.